Now students, we have completed our syllabus for the first term, that is up to the 9th lesson. Yesterday we have completed our 9.2 practice set also. Today we will start with the miscellaneous exercise. Okay, now miscellaneous means it is mixture of all the chapters which we have done up till now. So from chapter number 1 to chapter number 9, different types of questions are over there. So we will solve each question. Choose the correct alternative answer for each of the following questions. In quadrilateral PQRS, measure angle P is measure angle R, that is 108. Measure angle Q is measure angle S is equal to 72. State which of pair of sides of those given below is parallel. I mean, such type of questions you can't just orally guess the answer. Okay, we have to draw at least the rough figure. If not the fair, we will draw the rough figure and then we will see. Okay, so let us draw the rough figure. I'll draw with sketch pen only so that it will be properly visible. Okay, now what is given, what is the name of the quadrilateral? It is quadrilateral PQRS. So let us, this is miscellaneous exercise 1, sum number 1. So they have given us quadrilateral. We will write down what is given. PQRS, where angle P is equal to measure of angle P is equal to measure of angle R is equal to 108 degrees, and they have given measure of angle Q is equal to measure of angle S is equal to 72 degrees. Now which segments, which sides are parallel, that we have to find out. Now see, measure angle P and R are 108. Now in the rough figure, let us see. This is the rough figure. One in a quadrilateral, now we know the total of the four sides is 360. Any two sides which are side by side, the angles will be 180. So if I write here P, Q, R, S, so the angle next to P, if P is what, 108, right? If I take this as P, this is 108 degrees. Then next to P, here it should be angle should be 72, and here also it should be 72. Why? Because these two angles total should be 180, these two angles total should be 180. So here they will 72. What is 72 now? Q and S. So here it will be Q, that is 72. Then this will be R, this is 108, and this is again 72. S. In which type of quadrilateral opposite angles are congruent, that we have to find out. So they are congruent in a parallelogram. Now what they have asked us is which pair of sides of those given below is parallel. Now what is parallel? SR is parallel to PQ and PS is parallel to QR. So let us see here. Side PQ and side QR. PQ and QR. Are they parallel? PQ and QR? No. So this first one is not correct. Side PQ and side SR. PQ and SR. Are they parallel? Yes, this is true. Then SR and SP. SR, SP. Are they parallel? SR and SP? No. Parallel means they should be opposite first of all. Okay. So this is also not true. PS and PQ. PS, PQ, they also know. So only this statement is true. Then read the following statements and choose the correct alternative from those given below. Diagonals of a rectangle are perpendicular bisectors of each other. For this now, such type of problems, you should know the properties of each type of quadrilateral. Now diagonals of rectangle are perpendicular bisectors of each other. Whether this is true. Diagonals of the rhombus are perpendicular bisectors of each other. Diagonals of a parallelogram are perpendicular bisectors of each other. Diagonals of a kite bisect each other. Okay, these are the four statements. Now they have asked us this statement 2 and 3 are true. 2 and 3 are true. Only 2 is true. 2 and 4 are true. Statements 1, 3 and 4 are true. Now let us see about the diagonals. We have written the properties of the different types of parallelogram, isn't it? Now let us check the properties of the parallelogram. First is diagonals bisect each other perpendicular to each other. So in a square they are perpendicular to each other, bisect each other. But here they have asked us what about rectangle, rhombus, parallelogram and kite. So let us see about rectangle. Diagonals bisect each other. But they are not perpendicular bisectors of each other. So what is the property? Diagonals of rectangle are perpendicular bisectors of each other is not true, because here we have read diagonals are congruent, they bisect each other. Perpendicular bisectors means they should make an angle of 90 degrees here, but the angle is not of 90 degrees. Now rhombus, diagonals are perpendicular to each other. See, in a rhombus they are perpendicular bisectors. So for this statement diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular bisectors of each other is true. Then diagonals of parallelogram are perpendicular bisectors of each other. Let us see for parallelogram. Diagonals bisect each other. Then here also they are not perpendicular bisectors, means the angle here is not 90 degrees necessarily. So this statement is perpendicular bisectors of each other is not true. Diagonals of a kite bisect each other. Now let us see the diagonals of the kite. Diagonals of the kite bisect each other is not true. They are perpendicular. One diagonal is perpendicular bisector of other. So both the diagonals don't bisect each other. Here what they have said, diagonals of a kite bisect each other, that is also not true. So now which statement is true for us? Only the statement number 2 is true. See, 2 and 3 are true. Only statement 2 is true. 2 and 4 are true. 1, 3 and 4 are true. So for we have seen now these three are false. So what is true? Only statement 2 is true. So this is our answer. So you have to go back to the sums which we have done and find out the answer. Now let's see the third sum. If 19 cube is 6859, find cube root of 0.006859. Now whenever such sum is given, they will give the same numbers over here. See, this is 6859, here also there is 6859. But we have to find out where we will put it. We will be putting the decimal. The number which we get over here will be see the answers 1.919, 0.0019, so all the numbers have 19 common. Where will be the decimal, that is important. Now how we will find that out? Now see here, cube root, isn't it? So cube root means it is multiplied 3 times. So when we multiply a number 3 times, how does the zero or how does the point shift? Let us see how does the point shift. This is the sum number 3. If 19 cube is equal to 6859, find cube root of 0.00. Okay, that is our sum. So here it is 19 cube. 19 is multiplied 3 times, we get this cube root of this. Now cube root of this will be something 19, but where will the point be? How many numbers are there after the point? You see 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is a cube root. So when we find the actual number for this, the points should be, now here there are 6 numbers after the decimal. See, if I have a number like this, 0.1 multiplied by 0.1, 1 ones are 1, 1 zeros are 0, 0 in here it will be 0 ones are 0, 0 0 0, it will be 1 0 0, and the point will come after 2 places from the right. So when in the square, this is a square of 0.1, the point is after two, there are two numbers after the decimal point in the square root. Now see, 0.01 is the square of 0.1. 0.1 square will be 0.01. Therefore, square root of 0.01 will be 0.1. So this is a square root. So when we want to find out the square root of 0.01, the number will be same 1. But here the point is, after the point there are 2 numbers, whereas here there is only 1 number. Suppose I want to find the cube. Cube means multiplied by 3, same number by 0.1. So 1 ones are 1, 1 zeros are 0, 1 zeros are 0, 0 0 0. Here I'll get, after how many points should, after how many numbers should my point be here now? Here there are 2 numbers and here there is 1 number, 3 numbers, 1 2 3. So this is the cube of 0.1. So 0.1 cube will give me 0.001. Okay, therefore 0.001 cube root of 0.001 will be 0.1. So in this number, if the after the point there are 3 numbers, in the cube root after the point there will be 1 number, so 1/3. There are 3 numbers after the point, here there is only 1 number. Now here in our sum, after the point there are how many numbers? 6 numbers. So in the answer, after the point there will be how many numbers? 1/3, that is divided by 3. So there will be 2 numbers. So after the point 2 numbers, so 19 will be there. So where will our point be? Sorry, the point will be here, because after the point there should be 2 numbers, 1 and 2, because in this, after the point there are 6 numbers. Here we have seen, when after the point there are 3 numbers, in the answer after the point there is 1 number, so 3, and here there is 1, here there is 6, so here there will be 2. So our answer will be 0.19. So always remember, what you will remember, whenever they will give such type of sum, now instead of 19 they can give any number, 18 16 15 14, and here they will be cube root, they can give the square root also. So if it is a square root, now what we saw in square root, when there were 2 numbers after the point, in the answer there was only 1 number. Okay, in the cube root, when there were 3 numbers, in the answer there is 1 number, so 3 is to 1, 2 is to 1. That way the ratio, see the ratio. If there are 3 numbers after the point, then in the cube root there will be 1 number. If there are 6 numbers after the point, there will be 2 numbers. If there are 9 numbers after the point, here there will be 3 numbers. So 3 is to 1 is the ratio, whereas in the square root case it is 2 is to 1. So if there are 4 numbers after the point over here, in the answer there will be 2 numbers after the point. So this is very important. Such type of sums are there for the scholarship also, and these sums you don't have to solve, you have to just look at the numbers and find out the answer. So I hope you have understood this. Such type of sums we might have one more, or I can give you for practice also afterwards. Now find the cube root of the following numbers. Sum number 2, find the cube root of the following numbers. We have to find the prime factors of this 5832 and 4096, and then divide those prime factors into 3 groups, because we want to find the cube roots. Divide them into 3 equal groups, and one group we will take as the cube root. Let us solve one sum, the other one you will solve on your own. Let us find out the cube root of 5832. 5832. Yeah, just check always whenever you write a number, whether you're writing the correct number. So we have to find the prime factors. I hope you know how to find the prime factors. Now here there is 2, so this is divisible by 2. To start with, always we'll start with the prime numbers, that is from 2. If it is not divisible by 2, we'll go to the number 3. Not by 3, then 5, then 7, then 11. Only prime numbers you have to take. You will not take 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, nothing. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29. Those only numbers will come over here. So we'll start with 2. This 5. So 2 2s are 4. 1 will be over here. 2 9s are 18. Again 2 1s are 2. 1 will be here. 2 6 are 12. If you cannot do the division this way, do the division and see. Again here there is 6. So it will be divisible by 2. 2 1s are 2 4s are 8. 1 will be 2 5s are 10. 2 8s are 16. Again 8 divisible by 2. 2 7s are 14, 2 2s are 4, 2 9s are 18. Now there is 9. So it is not divisible by 2. Let us see if it is divisible by 3. Now I hope you remember what is the divisibility test for 3. If we add these 3 numbers and the total is divisible by 3, or it comes in the table of 3, it is divisible by 3. So 7 plus 2 is 9, 9 plus 9 is 18. So we get 18 in 3 times table. So this whole number is divisible by 3. So we can do the division by 3. 3 2s are 6, then 1 3 4s are 12, 3 3s are 9. Again let us add this 4 5 6 7 8 9. So it is divisible by 3. Now 3 8s are 24, 3 1s are 3, 81. This is divisible by 3. 3 how much are? 3 2s are 6, 12. Will win 2 7s are 21. Again by 3, 3 9s are 27. Again by 3, 3 3s are 9. Again by 3, 1s are 3. Okay, this way. Now let us write down all the prime factors of this. So they will be, count 1 2 3 times 2. 1 2 3. And how many times 3? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Again you count whether you have written all the numbers correctly. 2 is 3 times and 3 is 6 times. Now we have to make or form 3 groups of this. So in each group, how many 2's will be there? There will be only 1 2 in one group. How many 3's will be there? See, that is, we have to form 3 groups. So this is one group, second group, third group. So 1 2 in one group. How many 3's will be there in one group? There are 6 3's. So we will get 2 3's in one group, isn't it? It will be like this: 2 into 3 into 3, that is one group. Again it will be 2 into 3 into 3, that is second group. Again it will be 2 into 3 into 3, that is the third group. See, there are 3 2's and there are 6 3's. So we form 3 different groups. Why? Because we want to find a cube root. If it was square root, we would have found only 2 groups. Understood? Because it is a cube root, we make 3 equal groups. So there are 3 2's. So 1 2 will go to each group. There are 6 3's. So 2 3's will go to each group. So this is one group, this is second group, and this is third group. So out of this, one group will be our cube root. Any one group, one part will be our cube root. So cube root of 5 3 5 8 3, cube root, so we will write a 3 over here. Cube root of 5 8 3 2 will be 2 into 3 into 3. Only one you have to take down. Why? This we have divided into 3 equal parts. One part is our cube root. So the cube root of 5 8 3 2, 3 3s are 9 and 9 2s are 18. So cube root of 5 8 3 2 is 18. So in this way we found out. The next sum, that is the cube root of 4096, you will do on your own. Cube root of 4096 you will solve and send the answer after solving it. Okay, then let us see the next sum. Third sum, m, I hope you remember how to read this. M varies with n. M varies directly with n because it is not written 1. So m varies directly with n. N is 15 when m is 25. Hence find m when n is 87. They have given us n is 15 when m is 25. Hence find m when n is 87. Find n when m is 155. So we will do this sum. M varies directly with n. This is sum number third. M varies directly with m. Therefore, what we have to write? M is equal to k into n. What will be k then? Keep the k over here. K is equal to m upon n. First, we have to find out the constant, right? Constant is m. So, when first what they have given us? N is 15 when m is 25. So to find out k, let us write this. So 25 upon 15 is equal to k. 5 3s are 5 5s are. So what is the value of k? K is equal to 5 upon 3. K is equal to 5 upon 3. Now let us continue. Yeah, we got the value of k. Now what we have to find out? Find m when n is equal to 87. Now what we know? We have this. M is equal to k into n. M is equal to k into n. We have to find m when n is 87. So it will be, what is value of k? K is 5 upon 3. 5 upon 3 into 87. So this will be divisible by 3. 3 2s are 6. 3 9s are 27. So 29 into 5. 29 into 5 will be how much? 50. 145. So m is equal to 29 5s are 145. M is equal to 145. The second part is asked is find n when m is 155. Now we have to find n when m is 155. Again we'll use the same. What? M is equal to k into n. M is given as 155. So we will write as 155. K is what? 5 upon 3. We have found out over here. Multiplied by n. Now we don't know what is n. So keep the n here only. Take this 5 upon 3 to the other side. When we take it to the other side, what will happen? 3 will go up, 5 will come down. So this will be 155 into 3 upon 5 is equal to n. 5 ones are 5 3s are 15. 5 ones are 5. 31 into 3. 3 ones are 3. 3 3s are 9. So n is equal to 93. So we got first here m is equal to 145 and n is equal to 93. So in this way, what did we did first? First they have given us what type of variation it is. So we wrote the equation of variation, that is m is equal to kn or k is equal to m upon n. So first they have given us m and n, we found out the value of k. K is 5 upon 3. And using this value of k for the next part where finding m, we put the substituted value of k. We had the value of n given to us, we found out m. In the second part, n was not given, m was given. So same k, using same k, we found out the value of n also. So this is the way we have to do the sums. Now we have done up to sum number 3. From sum number 4 onwards, we'll continue in the next video.